Does penis size really matter to women? Let's stop dancing around the question. Let's stop pretending like dudes don't think about this every time they're about to step into something serious with a female. You click this because you want the real, so I'm gonna give it to you, raw and unfiltered, like I always do. But first, this video is brought to you by my book, Panty Dropper, The Art of Verbal Seduction. It doesn't matter what you're packing as long as you learn what to do with it, and this book does just that. Go to www.adosagame.com to cop it or use the link below. Now, let's get into some game. First off, every man thought about his size, whether it was in the locker room, in bed, or when you saw her ex and he looked like he might be packing a little more heat than you. Yeah, that moment hits different. In society, it doesn't help. Porn got guys out here thinking if you ain't swinging 10 inches, you're coming up short. They make it seem like every woman is secretly craving the next Mandingo warrior. But let's cut the noise. Because when you strip away the hype, the noise, and the myths, here's the truth. Size can matter, but it ain't the whole story. Yeah, some women are size queens. Let's keep it a buck. There's women out there who love the feeling of being stretched, dominated, filled to the brim. And for them, yes, size does play a role. But even then, it's not just size they want, it's the energy behind it. What's the point of having a big stick if you don't know how to swing it? Women want experiences, not just inches. Because the truth is, and women will tell you this if they trust you, a man with an average size and elite confidence will always outperform a man with a monster who moves like he's unsure. Let that marinate. It's really mental over measurement. Game ain't just physical, it's psychological. A woman's arousal lives in her mind just as much as her body. That means your voice, your words, your presence, those things hit way harder than the inches alone. You can have 7, 8, 9 inches and still be forgettable if your energy is off. But a dude with, 5.5, he might have the right vibe. He'll have her obsessed, calling him daddy and begging for more. Why? Because he moves with intent. He knows how to lead. He knows when to dominate and when to tease. He knows that pleasure is an art, not a measurement. See, technique beats size every time. You ever heard a woman say he didn't have much, but Lord, he knew what he was doing? Yeah, that's not cap. That's the difference between a man who focuses on connection, rhythm, and anticipation, and a man who thinks size is enough to carry the whole show. You don't need to be built like a porn star to blow a woman's mind. What you need is control, timing, and awareness. You gotta read her body language. Know when to go slow. Know when to apply pressure and know when to pull it back. Touch her, tease her, kiss her in ways that make her melt before you even unzip. By the time you give her the goods, it's already a wrap. I have a whole section inside Players University that teaches this. You can go to www.adosagame.com to check that out. Now, I want you guys to realize something. The average vagina is about 4 to 6 inches deep, and most of her pleasure zones, like the G-spot, sit within the first 2 to 3 inches. Translations: you don't need to be long, you need to be present. Women aren't built for length, they're built for sensation. And men who know how to control their emotions, read her rhythm, and stay mentally locked in, those are the ones she remembers. Confidence, presence, and swagger, those are the things that matter. If you walk around scared, ashamed, or insecure about your size, she's gonna feel it. That's little dick energy. It leaks out your body before you even touch her. But when you walk around like a man who knows that he can deliver no matter what, she's not measuring, she's melting. Because women don't obsess over size the way men do. They obsess over how you make them feel. Now let's be clear, if you got average size, congratulations, that's most men, and you're more than enough. But if you got the confidence, the voice, the rhythm, and the game, you're a fucking weapon. Here's a quick few tips on how to upgrade your stroke game regardless of size. Talk to her before, during, and after. Put that voice in her ear. That voice in her ear unlocks something. Stay calm. Nervous dudes fumble. Smooth ones dominate. Study her body. What makes her squirm? Do more of that. Breathe with her. Match her rhythm. Lead the dance. Don't rush. Make foreplay the main course. Let the anticipation do half the work. And most importantly, know that you're enough. Look, here's the final word on this. Penis size does matter sometimes to some women, but not to most. If your monster is strong, If your energy is magnetic and if your game is tight, you don't have anything to worry about. Size might get a guy through the door, but confidence, presence, and connection, that's what keeps her coming back. So stop stressing, start owning what you got, and remember, the strongest man in the room is the one who never feels the need to prove a damn thing. So look, I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video, but until then, play on, player.